Hey lovely people, thank you so much for joining me once again for another SRT group clearing, healing, whatever you want to call it. We're doing on blocks to the divine feminine, and the video that will follow this will be the blocks to the divine masculine. It's in divine masculine and feminine is in all of us, no matter what sex you are. So set your intention to receive the benefits of this clearing, and without further ado, let's, as usual, get stuck in and see what comes up. So let's see if I can get you positioned on the chart. I think you can see that, and not my messy office. Right, okay, let's get the light on it as well. Wonderful. How are you all? I hope you're keeping well. So who am I working with? Okay, are we ready to go? I've been prepping to work already, so hopefully. And I'm moving the charts around. I'll just position the camera on it. That's better. Okay, so we're looking at clearing blocks to the divine feminine. Yeah. Okay, what's that running at for everybody? 0 positive and 100 negative. So we've got some big blocks out there. Whoops, sorry. It's probably a bit low. Actually, let's just... Sorry to fiddle around with my camera. Okay, and in terms of consciousness, we're looking at, what's that, vector level or 1 level? Let me just check. Yeah, it's vector level, which is down here, vector level. So we've got incarnational there, and we've got spirit status, Holy Spirit status, Christ status, light status, ascended master 1, vector, free, Holy Spirit consciousness, Christ consciousness, mental consciousness, creator consciousness, universal consciousness, and then we're at the God level. Then we got to many mansions and all this. This is sort of soul level, and then we're going up higher and so on. So we're just going to ask the teams. I'm working with the God team, and you'll be working with your high self teams to clear all blocks that are there to the divine feminine fully expressing itself within your energy bodies. So raising up to 100 positive, down to 0 negative, and from vector level of consciousness all the way up to radiant love, new paradigm level for your highest good. My dictionary out in case anything interesting comes up, which it normally does in this system. Still clearing away. Clearing away a lot of stuff. I mean, the bulk of the clearing usually takes place in the prep to work and the mop up processes when we're doing individual clearings. Certainly a really long list of instructions to the teams for them to follow, and they have something like 200 plus charts on the other side of life that they follow. Still clearing away. I still feel it's starting to slow down. But I tell you what, that feels a lot lighter. So whatever's been cleared is, gosh, that feels a lot lighter. Chart 6A, we're straight into master programs and discordant energy here. So let's have a look and see what's running. Outside right. Spiritual suicide. Okay, anything else? So does it have a past life root and ancestral root? Yeah, let's clear all spiritual suicide from anybody that's watching this, please, for their highest good. All master programs clear from past life and ancestral roots, all levels of consciousness on chart 3. So spiritual suicide is a sense that you have done something to cut yourself off from spirit. You cannot actually commit spiritual suicide. You can only have the false belief that you can or have. There we go. This is already really light, lovely and light. Right, what have we got? Heart valves, that's interesting. So I'm going to go to chart 24 and see what's coming up under heart valves. We have some obsessions going on. Okay, what else do we have? Solidified patterns. Do we have any minor vowels there? No, so let's just clear all obsessions and solidified patterns at all levels of consciousness. Again, I'm not going into any depth. I'm not asking any specific questions or percentages here with any of these, or even following the trail there and doing any research into these as I would normally do in individual clearings. We're just doing a very surface level group clearing, if you like, but many of you are having wonderful breakthroughs from these clearings, so it's fantastic to get the feedback that I'm getting. It really is. It makes it all worthwhile. It really does. To know that this is making a difference for people out there is reward enough, you know. It all helps in the consciousness evolution. This already feels so much lighter. We're only 7 minutes into the clearing. Amazing. Sometimes I can pick up a pendulum if I'm clearing a big block for a client. Oh, it feels so heavy. It's difficult to put your finger on it. It just feels incredibly heavy in the energy. And when you feel it lovely and light like this, you just know it's coming into alignment, you know. Lord of Lords level, soul energy programming. We have dysfunction of thought. So let's clear all dysfunction of thought there in connection with any blocks to the divine feminine fully expressing itself through our being and through our energy bodies, bringing the divine feminine into perfect alignment and harmony. I'm doing this clearing on the full moon. I don't think you'll get this until the 17th of November, but I'm doing this on the full moon on the 20th of October. Full moon in Aries. And because there's no time, or rather it works in a different way in other dimensions, in a very much in a quantum way, then it doesn't matter when this is done. You just set your intention to receive the benefits. Watch the video or listen to the video, have it going on in the background, and you'll get the benefits from it. These clearings are done out of time and space. Oh, so much lighter. Right, where are we going next? Chart 19, how to change your life. Right, okay. So there's a block to knowing, and normally I would investigate that. Do I need to go to 6A or anything like that? Or 4A? Because this is a group clearing, can you just clear the block to knowing? Yeah, so let's do that. Let's clear the block to knowing that's running in some people that are watching this. So let's clear that block across all levels of consciousness, and that feels quite heavy, that block to knowing. So let's clear that away. And let's say to the high self teams if they need any extra help from any committees to clear this block to knowing, to seek it now and get that done. And that's speeding up as I say that. If you want to have some SRT clearings with me on an individual basis, and they're much more powerful when they're individual. I can't guarantee suddenly everything will change for you, because there can be enormous change with some people within a couple of clearings, and there can be very little change for others. And others, some other people might need 10 clearings in one particular area, whereas, or more, whereas other people might need 1 or 2. So it depends on the issue, it depends on the person, it depends, just depends on that really, on the individual and the issue at hand and how tightly they're holding on to it. How many layers are there? It's always stripping away the layers, revealing the truth. Okay, lovely. So where we're going next? So this is really just doing these group clearings is really just like an intro to them, because there's so much more involved when you have personal clearings. We are involved in planetary energies. That's a learning block at spirit level. So let's clear those learning blocks at spirit level to we are involved in planetary energies. So let's clear those blocks away to we are involved in planetary energies. Yeah, the energy that we put out doesn't just affect us, it affects the planet and the entire universe and multiverse. This is why it's always important to have positive thoughts and serve others and help others and be kind, basically, and compassionate. The more kind and compassionate we are, the more we send that energy out to the universe. And God knows this world needs more kindness and compassion at this time, doesn't it? It really does. Okay. Right, anything else before mop up? No, can we just go straight to mop up? Yeah, let's just do the quick mop up then for everyone. This is quite a short video for you. So let's just do a quick mop up. Bringing everybody back into perfect alignment with their divine feminine energies, whether you're male, female, non-gender specific. Doesn't really matter. What matters is the divine feminine and the divine masculine are in perfect harmony with your energy. Right, are we done? It feels so lovely and light. Right, okay. Soul's happy, high self team's happy, free. Yeah. And where is it now? It's lovely and light, 100 positive, 0 negative. Gosh, what a difference. Yay, radiant love, new paradigm level. That's fantastic. So there you go. I'm going to go on and record the blocks to the divine masculine now. But there you go. It has a very serene feeling about that clearing. There's something, certainly something's just shifted in me, because I can just feel this sense of serenity there. I can't explain it, but just from doing that clearing. So can't wait to see what I feel after the blocks to the divine masculine are cleared as well. Oh, that's so lovely. So until the next clearing, bye.